So, I was thinking about doing this at some point because the 100 Year Quest anime is coming out in July, I think. So, I ended up putting the characters from the Fairytail in the Hunger Games. And there were a couple of characters that I like that I didn't have room to include, so I could make a part two to this if anyone watches this video, which, um, anyway, I'll just proceed. Okay, Happy runs away from the cornucopia. Carla, Gray, and Zareth start fighting, but Gray runs away as Carla kills Zareth. Okay, that's a way to start. Mavis runs away from the cornucopia. Kana grabs a backpack and retreats. Gildarts takes a handful of throwing knives. Agnologil runs away from the cornucopia. Juvia runs away. Urza snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Lucy runs away. Loxus runs away. Wendy finds a bag full of explosives. Sting runs away. Lily, Natsu, Jalal, and Elfman share everything they gathered before running. Loki runs away. Makarov runs away from the cornucopia. Rogue runs away from the cornucopia. Altair, Gajild, and Mira Jane work together to get as many supplies as possible. Happy makes a wooden spear. Mavis overhears Agnologul and Lily talking in the distance. Jalal tries to spearfish with a trident. Mira Jane, Elfman, Loxus, and Natsu raid Carla's camp while she is hunting. Oh yeah, if any cats are harmed during this simulation, I'm going to be upset. Kana sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Lucy explores the arena. Juvia constructs a shack. Altair practices her archery. Loki searches for firewood. Wendy steals from Urza while she isn't looking. Rogue, Makarov, Gildarts, and Sting hunt for other tributes. Gajiel and Gray work together for the day. Okay. Alright. Lily sees a fire but stays hidden. Gray cooks his food before putting his fire out. Urza, Sting, and Makarov cheerfully sing songs together. Althea tries to sing herself to sleep. Lucy tries to treat her infection. Loxus and Rogue hold hands. Wendy receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Agnologul quietly hums. Gajild and Gildart sleep in shifts. Juvia is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Kana fends Mavis, Elfman, and Mira Jane away from her fire. Jalal stays awake all night. Natsu receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Loki screams for help. And Happy and Carla huddle for warmth. Oh, that's so... Wait, no, because that's cute. Jalal thinks about home. Gajild, Happy, Agnologul, and Mira Jane hunt for other tributes. Lily stalks Rogue. Loxus goes hunting. Altair dies from an infection. Kana overhears Sting and Gildarts talking in the distance. Makarov camouflages himself in the bushes. Mavis picks flowers. Loki hunts for other tributes. Wendy picks flowers. Elfman receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Lucy collects food from a tree. Juvia, Carla, Gray, and Urza hunt for their tributes. Natsu receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Oh, okay. Natsu ambushes Happy and kills him? I am not happy. I'm not. Rogue dies from hunger. No. Kana quietly hums. Urza dies from hunger. Lily and Gildarts huddle for warmth. Sting convinces... Loki sets up camp for the night. Carla convinces Wendy to snuggle with her. Okay, so that's actually cute. Makarov tends to Mira Jane's wounds. Mavis cries herself to sleep. Juvia, Gray, and Gajiel discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Lucy destroys Elfman's supplies while he's asleep. Agnologil thinks about winning, and Loxus looks at the night sky. Gajiel discovers a cave. Lily receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Natsu searches for a water source. You know, the fact that Natsu is searching for water instead of fire is something. Gray is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Makarov tries to spear fish with a trident. Jalal explores the arena. Agnologil collects fruit from a tree. Mira Jane makes a slingshot. Sting searches for firewood. Kana is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Mavis collects fruit from a tree. Carla receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Gildarts injures himself. Loxus makes a slingshot. Juvia receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Elfman attacks Wendy, but she manages to escape. Lucy practices her archery, and Loki hunts for other tributes. Okay. This is not good. Ugh. Natsu receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Okay. Laxus receives a hatchet. Jalal cooks his food before putting his fire out. Mavis receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Magrav, Gildarts, Wendy, and Mary Jane sleep in shifts. Gajild kills Juvia with a sickle. Okay, I don't like that. Connor throws a knife into Agnologil's head. Loki receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Lily, Gray, Carla, and Lucy tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Sting lets Elfman into his shelter. Lucy and Loki hunt for other tributes. Okay. Mira Jane practices her archery. Elfman diverts Dalal's attention and runs away. Carla overhears Lily and Kana talking in the distance. Mavis, Wendy, and Makarov hunt for other tributes. Gray unknowingly eats toxic berries. Sting injures himself. Natsu defeats Gajild in a fight that spares her life. Okay. Gildarts explores the arena, and Loxus dies trying to escape the arena. Natsu injures Loki and leaves him in the rain to die. Okay, you know what? Loki is also a cat, so I'm not, anyway. Gajild survives, Carla survives, Gildart survives, Jalal trips face first into a puddle of acid rain, Wendy survives, Makarov shoves Mavis into a pond of acidic rain, but is pulled in by Mavis, killing them both. Lily survives, Elfman survives, Kana survives, Sting survives, Mira Jane trips face first into a puddle of acidic rain, Lucy survives. Okay, and now all these people are dead. I liked some of these people. Ugh. Elfman screams for help. Kana shoots an arrow at Lily but misses and kills Gildarts instead. I'm relieved that Lily isn't the one that was killed. Carla, Sting, Gajild, and Lucy and Wendy sleep in shifts. Natsu sets up camp for the night. Lily and Elfman decide to work together to get more supplies. Natsu decides not to go to the feast. Carla decides not to go to the feast. Gajild decides not to go to the feast. Kana decides not to go to the feast. Wendy and Sting get into a fight over raw meat, but Sting gives up and runs away. Lucy gathers as much food into a bag as she can before fleeing. Has Lucy been doing much in this simulation? Gajild constructs a shack. Sting defeats Lucy in a fight but spares her life. Wendy tries to spear a fish with a trident. Lily scares Elfman off. Kana and Carla work together for the day. Natsu collects fruit from a tree. Carla quietly hums. When Lucy, Wendy, Natsu, and Sting tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Kana begs for Lily to kill her. He refuses, keeping Kana alive. Gajild tends to Elfman's wounds. Kana severely slices Wendy with a sword. Lily, Natsu, Sting hunt for other tributes. Lucy searches for a water source. Gajild stalks Elfman. Carla falls into a pit and dies. Wendy and Carla both died. Sting lets Lily into his shelter. Gajild spears Elfman in the abdomen. Lucy, Kana, and Natsu cheerfully sing songs together. Lily scares Natsu off. Gajild searches for a water source. Sting dies from thirst. Kana tries to spear fish with a trident, and Lucy questions her sanity. Kana sets up camp for the night. Lily falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Okay, so all the cats are gone now. That's great. Natsu screams for help. Lucy and Gajild run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Lucy tries to sleep for the entire day. Kana tries to spearfish with a trident. Gajeel travels to higher ground, not too close, fruit from a tree. Are these the last 4 people that are alive? I kind of want Gajeel to win at the moment. Or maybe Lucy. Lucy cries herself to sleep. Natsu tries to treat his infection. Kana thinks about home. Gajeel tries to treat his infection. Kana is unable to convince Natsu not to kill her. Okay, Kana's gone. Natsu stabs Gajeel while his back is turned and Lucy... Okay, Natsu won! Okay, that's cool. The main character wins. I'm kind of... Okay, yeah. Okay, this is cool. Yeah. Right, so... Okay, yeah, that's cool. I guess that's the end of the video. And let me know if there are any other shows I should do this for.